Oh, well, what's up, everyone? Let me just adjust that microphone. Let me just adjust quite a few things, in fact. Hey, Lazy, how are you? Hopefully you can't hear my air conditioner running in the background because it's hot as fuck today, and I'm like, I cannot turn this thing off or I will die. Shut up, Dex. So, while you guys are waiting there in chat for our friends arrive, let's go ahead and get them here. No, not the sinking city tonight. I didn't really feel like that today. I was like, you know what, I'm going to continue Metal Gear. We're so close to the end, why not go the extra mile? I mean, why not do every Metal Gear game back to back? Well, minus the first two and the portable games. Alright, everything... Hey, Sly, how are you? I thought you were taking a break from Metal Gear. I thought I was too, but I was like, you know what? Why not? Plus, I kind of want to wait and let the sinking city get patched because it's apparently pretty janky, which was no big surprise. So we're gonna play as Kiefer Snake tonight. Kiefer Snake is up to bat. He's so Hollywood now. All right, everything looks good. Looks good. All good. All is well. So, I finished the rough draft for the Metal Gear Solid 3 script today. So, we're making good progress on that. I'll be recording my lines tomorrow, actually. Worst game in the series? I don't think it's... I still think 4 is kind of the worst game in the series. Is that an unpopular opinion? You know, why should I care? In my opinion, 4 is kind of the worst. Mainly, but it might be better if you play it on a console. Remember, I played it on PlayStation Now, so that might have flavored it a little wrongly for me. But I've actually played most of this game before. I actually tried streaming this game back when it first came out, but I kept having computer issues and had to stop pretty quickly. But I did play most of this game, and I had fun playing it. But I never finished it because I got toward the end and they started making you repeat missions that you already did, and I was like, fuck that. I know there are some contentious stuff around the game that some people didn't like, but gameplay-wise, this is actually one of the better ones. At least I felt it was. Make sure my controller's working. It is. Cool. Gas, gas, gas. Oh, I need to put that song into Snake's cassette tape. I put a few into there, but not that one. Hey, Diesel Dan, thank you for your 2 months. Yeah, I'll be playing Ground Zeroes, but I'm gonna wait till a certain part in this game to play Ground Zeroes, where it was probably... You see, Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain were one game at some point. But Konami's like, hey, we want to make more money. Take this part of the game and make it into its own thing. And there's a commonly held belief that Ground Zeroes, there's a certain part of the game where you would have flashed back to play through Ground Zeroes, and that's where I'm going to play Ground Zeroes. So if we make a lot of progress tonight, we might be playing Ground Zeroes in tomorrow's stream. Because if I am going to make a video on Metal Gear Solid 5, I will almost certainly have to include Ground Zeroes into it. So it'll kind of be like a double feature sin video, I guess. No, there's no way I would put the gas, gas, gas meme into my YouTube video because that would almost assuredly get demonetized. Watching me play 4 made you finish 5. I'm glad that somehow gave you the motivation. How's it going? Pretty well with me. How's it going with you? Okay, so let us well, we're not continuing. We're starting a new game. Let's start recording, actually. Failed to initialize codec. I just want to point out that my Bandicam, my recording software, just told me it failed to initialize the codec. How ironic. I just made up a word to describe it. I think the game just crashed too. Yay, technology! Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, my cat is making a lot of noise. She wants attention. What's happening to Dex? She's in her first heat of the year. Thankfully, she doesn't go into heat nearly as much as she used to. She's a bit older now. Spray. I don't really want to spay my cat. I don't know, because she's... I don't know, I've never really liked doing that. She's a house cat. There's no chance of her getting pregnant. So I don't really want to go cutting organs out of her that don't really need to be cut out. Do I work for Valve by chance? What has ever given anyone that idea that I work for Valve? Are you hoping I'm going to drop hot deets on, you know, the new Half-Life 3? Alright, start... Please, recording software work correctly. Okay. We have launch. Oh, what do you think about the whole Steam Grand Prix thing? I don't really care much about Steam's metagame shit they do for their sales. I just want cheap games. Is there seriously not a new game option? I have to delete my save data? No, yeah, I had to delete my old save data. Cool. Thanks, Konami. No, we gotta get out of this now.
Boss, reinforcements are
No, shut up, shut up. Shut. How do I get out of this? No. No. Stop. No, this is spoilers for anyone who doesn't know. No. Shit. Listen to music while I figure out this disaster.
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Fuck Bumble, save us.
Here is encouragement and praise with cheering applause.
Using yourself as a decoy to draw the enemy away from you. Boss, if you're gonna protect Quiet, you'll need to attract the enemy to you.
Shit, why is this? I hate. Well, opposite of pause. Yeah, there's no pause.
See how you feel. So sit back.
How the fuck do you get out of the back into the menu?
Here it comes.
Yeah, I told you I got near the end of the game and stopped because it got boring.
We want to thank you for all your hard work.
Come on. Why do games not want to give you menus? Log. No. Alt, cancel, delete. No, I don't want to do that. That might cause the game to crash again.
And then you go the extra mile.
Power button. There, PlayStation escape. Escape. Oh, there we go. Thank God. I was using a controller, and apparently there's no escape button on the controller, as it turns out. Options. No, that's return to title menu. There we go. All that you just saw, we'll get back to that at some point. So apparently I'm gonna have to delete all my old save data just because Konami's like, hey, you wanna have multiple games? That's gonna cost you. Because yeah, all right, delete save data. What a great feature. Make a backup? It's not really. I'm gonna be, like I said, I didn't even finish the game, and we are probably gonna end up finishing the game on the run. So I'll be redoing it all anyways. I mean, there's no other option. Snake. It was my destiny to be defeated. Yeah, Snake's gonna put the gun to our head like he did the boss to my save game. You have to do it for your country, Snake. I don't want to just replay old missions. I want to do the game properly. Wow, that caused the game to crash. What a shit piece of software. I didn't skip Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm literally working on it right now. I beat the game and I had the script finished. Oh. I can already tell this is going to be a shit show. Alright, let's... Deleting my save game. My save data broke the game. Oh, and now the game is still running even though it crashed. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at my task manager. I do not see Metal Gear Solid 5 running anywhere in it. Hey, Gamer Star Wars, thank you for the sub. I don't deserve it right now. Yeah, the game doesn't want to run now because it thinks it's running, but there's no instance of it running in my task manager. You know, when I originally tried to stream this game, I ran into a lot of problems as well. Maybe we will have to play a Lovecraft game. Holy shit, there's a lot of shit running right now. But no, there's nothing running in Task Manager. Oh, I am sweating like a... What's a bad thing in church? I know it's like a whore, but I don't want to go down that tasteless route. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close Steam. That's my only option. Close Steam. Maybe that'll fix it. Exit Steam. And Steam is waiting for Metal Gear Solid 5 to shut down. Fucking God, what a shit game. Well, fuck now. It's not a shit game, but God, does it run like it. Do I watch wrestling? I have not watched wrestling in a long time. Okay, let's try all this again. All of this because I tried to delete my old save data. Sweating like a hooker, and yeah, I know there's like the whore in church line, but I wanted something more wholesome. It's just really hot today. I mean, good God. And I have really crappy air conditioning. Okay, it looks like it did delete my save data because it's making me do stuff new. Terms of use, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Konami Digital Entertainment, except we're going to fuck you in the ass, and fuck Kojima. I'm sorry to anyone who's a Swede watching this right now and butchering your beautiful accent, but it seemed funny at the time. We're not bothering with online shit. Good God, am I signing a music contract? Will I ever do a video on Breath of the Wild? Doubtful. Highly doubtful. Please send Knights of the Old Republic. I could, I mean, I just... That would be an undertaking. Maybe eventually. That was not a... PewDiePie doesn't sound anything like that. You lie. He has the opposite of a Swedish accent. Or at least it's not that stereotypical. Yeah, he doesn't really sound... He doesn't do the springiness on the accent. If they ever release Metroid Other M on Switch, yeah, I could probably send that one. I mean, I would probably not enjoy playing it. Oh, here we go. We have a game to play now. Time to play him like a damn fiddle. Have some bits for getting things working. It finally happened. like how the bathroom is just filled with weapons. Snake has excellent taste in music. No, this is not my first playthrough. I never beat this game, but I got bored toward the last act when they just start repeating missions, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. Who is my most used partner? I think it was Quiet, but I'm probably not going to use her so much in this one because she's kind of brokenly good and makes the game really easy. I'll use her sparingly anyways. Kiefer Snake. Yeah, I'm gonna play Ground Zeroes. Yeah, probably if we make enough progress tonight, we might even get to play it tomorrow. Oh, hey there, Troy Baker. Yeah, this is one case where I'm not happy to see Troy Baker's name, though. What the hell did you miss? It's literally the start of the game. Tara Strong. I do not remember Tara Strong playing any character in this game. Old nurse, your boobs fixed my vision, thank you. Snake's gonna develop a fetish. I'm pretty sure Snake has a lot of those at this moment, though. No, we were not singing this song recently. We were singing the Snake. Let me look at my calendar, because there will be a couple days this week. I might be busy editing the video, and I might not be able to play. So hey, no Dartigan, thank you for your 8 months, man. What day do we want to set this for? We'll set it for the 4th, July 4th. That seems proper, actually. That Snake's birthday would be July 4th. So, okay. What's my code name? Kiefer Snake. Kiefer Snake it is.
Good. Now then. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time. I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
Oh.
Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down.
Only the second longest coma Big Boss has been in.
Wait a minute. Try not to panic. Now. You'll be alright.
They kind of use the coma thing a lot in Big Boss's history, don't they?
Just rest.
How do you explain all these gaps in time while he's in a
How
coma?
do you feel?
It's been 1 week since you came to. Now, let's try getting you out of that bed. Nurse.
Pre-Redcon, he was in several. Now he's only been in one super long
Don't worry.
coma.
You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining
Lots of
your
brain
muscle
damage in that boy.
massages, CPM therapy, and EMS. Now, I need to explain something to you, but you mustn't be allowed.
Oh, I've read the manga. Now that is an official statement if I've ever read one.
In an
Ah,
explosion,
when you say you've read the manga, that means you're like high-level knowledge learner
we
guy.
discovered
Like, I'm not one of these anime plebs. I read the manga.
embedded within you. In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed.
You're kind of a Tony Stark.
Some of the fragments still remain. They are located near your heart and in your skull.
Am I enjoying Metal Gear Solid 5? Well, it's really nothing but cutscenes so far, but yeah, I generally like this game.
Cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see. But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage. Mental and physical impairment.
Wonder why, Snake never noticed Solid Snake never noticed the giant metal horn sticking out of Big Boss's face when he fought him the first time.
One more thing.
That was weird. And the
This
robot arm.
X-ray is of your upper body. You better look now. Best to understand your situation sooner than
Oh, it was removed. Of course it was.
I know it's difficult, but please look down. It's best to see it with your own eyes. Be brave.
No. What about the hand though? Did he get a new hand like Liquid? Liquid Ocelot did? Because Big Boss in the original game had 2 hands.
Yes. Calm down. Yes.
No, Snake's right-handed. He can totally masturbate. Yeah, I know he gets a robotic hand in this game, but I'm talking about, you know, once the Metal Gear the first kicks off, when, you know, Snake kills him the first time. You think I'm going to kill a lot of people in this game? That's most assuredly.
It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up. You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your appearance immediately. Otherwise, I fear you won't leave this place alive. It's a wide
This part's
open
always
world,
been weird for me.
so
Like, we
there's
need to do
something we
plastic
need to
surgery
do
on you.
first.
And you get to design what your face looks like, but it's not what you look like. It's like they make you look like you stay looking like that.
I'm going to change your appearance. We have no other choice. What you look like, however,
It's like this would completely contradict the whole reason for making him look like Snake. So it's like, what is this all about? Never got it myself. Yeah, it's for your online character, but that doesn't really feature. I know it's for that, but in the canon, this makes perfectly no sense. Hey, Mike, you gifted a sub to Raven Medley. Chunky Snake. Let's make a new old Snake. Now that's a bit closer to Big Boss. Mike Tyson Snake. Black Snake. Black Snake Bone. There's the obvious joke. Wait. Okay. I'm sure you can all see that face and who that reminds you of. Solid Snake. I'm here to tell you about the Avenger Initiative. Samuel Snake. That's an Obama haircut. We need some. Motherfucking Patriot. Yeah, he needs to say motherfucker a couple times. Number 3 is pretty good. Pretty sure Samuel has some very thin eyebrows, doesn't he? So I think we'll go with 9. I think we'll no facial hair color. That's looking pretty good. That's looking like a popular Avenger Snake. Not that this matters at all. We're never touching online, so it doesn't really matter at all. So we're good. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Will I be playing any Dark Souls? Maybe eventually, but I'm not making a video on them. What's Obama's last name? You literally wrote it.
very good. Now let's remove these bandages. Your face has healed nicely.
That's a meme? Wow, the quality for
these
memes is going
bandages
downhill
were more
fast,
for
isn't
your
it?
Protection, to hide you from those who want you dead. As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget everything.
She'll never fight like that again.
Your past.
That's a move I wish I could use in game, where you just like put them on your back and choke them with a wire. Who's that handsome man on the far right?
This is you, as you've lived until this
Hey,
day.
wow, I transitioned so quick.
Tomorrow, it becomes a phantom.
You know, I honestly think Quiet is cooler here than she is later in the game.
Not yet. The patient in the next bed saw my face. Of course.
Hey, she can also talk too. And slowly wait until someone stops you. Ouchies. Know what? No, if this wouldn't be a true Kojima scene if, you know, we threw a bedpan full of urine at her. That would make it a true Kojima scene. That doesn't happen though. It was acid. Here's another kink Snake is developing. She survives that. I mean, she burns for a long time, too. That's not currently existing technology.
Okay, have time to go.
What happened to the woman?
The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down.
Who are you?
Who am I?
I'm you, but stronger.
Talking to yourself. Been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ishmael.
What the hell is going on?
Well, the good news is, you're in the land of the living. Bad news? The world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down.
Kiefer Snake is a bit mumbly. Been on your nose, soldier. You've been watching over you for 9 years. Sorry, I kind of bit my tongue off at some point during all that sleeping.
Get you back in the game. Come on!
I've always kind of wished someone would do a mod where they got Hater to do all of Snake's lines in this game. For the PC, we're like, yeah, we're just gonna put Snake into this game. I mean, you can buy the guy's services. Just do a Kickstarter and put the money together. He'd be down for it, I'm sure.
Drug's not working.
Ishmael's ass? No, that is dummy. Wait, how thick? I mean, this is the first time you actually get to see a bare snake ass. It doesn't look as thick as it should be either. Konami would murder the shit out of you. There's the mods for Metal Gear Solid 5 though, so I don't think Konami really cares anymore. To be honest, I think Kojima really didn't care that much anymore at this point either. I always felt, when I did play through this game, I always felt this is the most mean in terms of all the solids, I mean all the Metal Gear games. There's not as much humor in it. There's like, you know, there's not as much, you know, we're just having fun feeling to it. It's just like everything's dark and terrible. Can we have a fuck Konami sin? Well, I couldn't use the word fuck in a YouTube video anymore. Can't be all adult like that. All the precious growing children of the world will be, you know, something bad will happen if they hear me say that in a video.
We better take the elevator.
Isn't this like the first part of the game that Kojima ever showed off before telling people it was a Metal Gear game? You thought I was going to be playing Sunken City? Well, you were. I thought it was too, but I decided, you know what? I feel like playing through the final Metal Gear game.
What the hell is that?
I always knew he was a ginger.
Something's coming.
Time to switch our controller ports. Snake is so flammable. I mean, you know, Ishmael is so flammable. He lives. Yeah, Kojima goes a bit overboard with lens flare. He also likes this is the start of Kojima really liking one-shot filming techniques where he does the entire scene with a moving camera in one shot without cuts. He became very fond of that. So most of the cutscenes in this game don't have cuts, it's just a camera moving around. It looks like he uses the same technique in Death Stranding too, for a lot of the time. Hope you guys are enjoying this plot. This is about as deep as it ever gets. There's a reason why I've always thought this game might not make for a good cine video. It's because there's so little plot in it. Kojima, J.J. Abrams lens flare. He is now. To be fair, Death Stranding hasn't really gone overboard with lens flare though. So maybe that's a bit better. No, that is not dummy thick. All the time lying in bed caused him to lose it. Behind D. No?
Hold up, let's fix this.
Mumble Snake.
Next time, do it yourself.
No, I'm doing it yourself.
Try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there.
You guys know that Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 4 was played by the same guy who voiced the Fury in Metal Gear Solid 3? Knew it was him. You told me that? I probably didn't read it in chat, or I forgot about it. But I was looking through information for the past 2 days by writing scripts and noticed it.
This way, hurry.
Yes, Solid Snake and Big Boss are technically two different people, but Solid Snake is also a Big Boss clone. So genetically, similar. Hey Dex, what are you doing, kitty? When I originally streamed this game, when it came out, this was as far as I could get before my computer just nearly exploded. It kept crashing on me. To be fair though, I did have my computer like overclocked to insanity and was probably causing a lot of instability.
Help me, please.
Was that Yuri Lowenthal? There's a good chance. He does a lot of those kind of NPC voices. You know, I am quite certain if I were that guy, I would have noticed these two. Oh, look, his hand is in the light. Sounds like alarm cat. No, that's just my regular cat. She hears me talking, so she wants to make noise herself.
Let's move.
What's up with my cat? She's in heat.
Help me. I don't want to die.
Oh, I forgot one. How did he miss him when he walked back originally? Just wanted to drag you a couple feet to do that again, for some reason. This is kind of messed up. Like I said, this game is a lot darker than all the other Metal Gears. It's a lot more of just like, you know, fuck it, everything's horrible. What is an incel? An incel is a guy who doesn't get laid and blames his lack of sex on women.
Time to walk. Press the stance button to stand up.
Well, they call themselves involuntary celibate, but there's nothing involuntary about it. It's just like no one wants to have sex with them because they're usually for good reasons, let's just say the least.
Here they come. Hurry.
Whoopsie. Snake? Snake?
Don't you die on me.
That was a perfect definition of an incel.
Ahab! Ahab!
It's pretty much the only definition, isn't it? I think that's like the only time you get to hear that sound effect, the classic ring. How would you describe that, the alert sound effect in the game?
Don't get caught in those searchlights. Here they come. Hurry.
Surely they won't know how to open this door. Actually, Solid is... wait, what are you asking? Yeah, Solid is the one... Both of them technically look like Big Boss, but... Except for Liquid, who has blonde hair, because he has a different set of genes. He has the dominant genes.
Move! Go!
You know, I just liked that one soldier, like, hey, did you remember to bring the blowtorch? Yeah, I thought we might need it. Oof. That's not how your hair works when you spend a lot of time. Yeah, it does get bleached, but then it goes back to normal. And it doesn't turn that blonde either from getting sun bleached. Uh-oh. Yeah, original, but Kojima's explanations don't have a very long half-life, do they? He changes them from game to game. Surely we'll be safe amongst this group of people.
What's happening out there?
It's all right. We'll be okay.
I can't see what's happening. Do you hear that? What's going on out there?
Oh, prostitute.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
I can't see what's happening.
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey.
Should be okay.
Suka.
You hear them coming?
Yeah, I recognize that butt. You need my face cam tonight, sorry. That's a privilege reserved only for certain events. I really like my voice being the main thing you guys interact with in my stream in the game, rather than my face up in the corner. I don't really feel that face cams add all that much to a stream. I think my voice is the far more important aspect. You're having a really shit week? Well, I hope things get better for you, man. And I'm confident that they will. Well, there'll be sins for... If I do sin this game, there'll be sins for both gameplay, probably a little bit more than usual, and the story. There is story stuff I can sin. We'll never think to check again. Yeah, sending the story will not take nearly as long as the other ones. Kojima kind of overcorrected on that from 4. He's like, oh, I had too many cutscenes in that one, did I? How about no cutscenes? Or at least cutscenes that happen randomly, and you might not even trigger. Send the audio tapes? That's the thing I've always dreaded doing, and I don't want to... Listening to audio tapes for me is boring. they're never that... I understand why games do it a lot, but I never really just want to sit down and listen to tapes when I'm supposed to be playing a game. What do I think will be next for David Cage? He's talked about doing a sequel to Detroit, which I hope isn't the case because I've always respected the fact that he doesn't do sequels. I always like that David Cage's new game. His new game is always different from the last.
Negative.
Yeah, a lot of the plot is actually in the tapes. That's what I don't like. That's my main problem with the game, other than Kiefer not talking all that much.
This way. This way.
We don't have the ability to fight back yet.
We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl.
Snoop Dogg has servants called the Snopa Loompas. I'm not sure how to take that. Is that a meme or is that a serious, jape?
If you move, we're done for. Play dead. Freeze.
These are the most thorough Metal Gear guards ever. They're actually, checking to make sure everyone's dead. I mean, all these people, though, are clearly fucking dead. And that guy brought an RPG for some reason. You can't have a Metal Gear game without someone pissing themselves. I'm kind of wondering which character in Death Stranding is going to continue the tradition. You know what's going to happen, right? At some point, someone is going to just let loose. Yeah, they were really suspicious of that liquid, but not the bloodless corpses right next to them. It's like, wasn't the man on fire sent in with these guys? So wouldn't they know, hey, don't shoot the guy who's a burning corpse. He's with us. Hey, do you think he can still shoot electricity? Oh shit, I shouldn't say that. It gives away the big secret. I don't know what less friction is. Like, these troops are on the same side as the fire dude, right? It's like, or at least that's what story-wise they're supposed to be, aren't they? You can kind of see who he is now, if you notice the outfit. It's kind of notable that a guy like that doesn't faze anyone here. It's just, I guess it's just acceptable. If you're in the military in this world, you're basically an X-Men. They're only on the same side later when Skullface. I thought they were here because Skullface sent them. You want to know the other thing I don't like about this game? You don't get to really call people on the codec anymore. They got rid of that. You played this game before 3, so you had no idea who it is. Yeah, that would leave a lot of questions, wouldn't it?
Hold on. You better stop and treat that injury.
I don't think you getting serious injuries like that happens too often in the game either. At least I don't remember it happening very often. They've kind of done away with a lot of the stuff from 3. Though Camo is back in it, just not as big of a deal. Well, yeah, you do get radio communication, but you don't get the codec call, the classic codec stuff, which is what I like. It's just more like radio when you hear it that pops up sometimes. And to me, that just isn't the same. Throw me a gun. Oh, okay. Where did Troy Baker say it's pizza time in a Batman voice? You know, if this would have been the classic Snake, he would have just sit there and talked about this gun for like 10 minutes.
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire. Destroy it.
I just want to point out in this game it takes 3 buttons to do really accurate firing. Left trigger, R bumper to go into first person, and then R trigger to fire again. That's a bit too many button presses, Kojima.
Hold up. Take the left.
Oh. The cat is in game, by the way. I might have to lock her up. I'll be right back. She's not going to shut up for tonight. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, she wants attention, but she's gotten plenty today. Well, after playing all the previous Metal Gear games, I'm pretty good on my Metal Gear Solid lore. Okay, so, you can only hold one gun right now, so it should... Poor Deck, she's fine, she's just in the bathroom. She can come back when she stops, you know, meowing a lot. Oh yeah, I know there's a really screwed up scene in Ground Zeroes. I'm very much aware.
I'll run interference.
Why would you make them look in the direction you're gonna run? The cover, it does nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Ground Zeroes. I'm just waiting for a certain part in the game before I play that. I plan on using PlayStation Now on a VPN. Would that be a bad idea? Do you like being able to control your game? Is that important to you? Oh, there's a dude over there. Good night, whoever's leaving. Have a good one. Roast snake. Uh-oh. You know, Psycho Mantis in this game seems way more powerful than he was in Metal Gear Solid. I don't remember him doing half this kind of shit in that game. It's not a spoiler to say that's Psycho Mantis, it clearly is. Also weird how Psycho Mantis doesn't talk in this game. It's not like he was a silent character himself. Does this mean Mantis has no soul? I like the way you think. I need your clothes, your guns, and your motorcycle. Am I buying war bonds? Sure, Daddy Warbucks. Why wouldn't I do that 1940 style stuff? No, I buy Bitcoin. I'm a modern guy. None of that looks good. Is the bitrate low on the stream? I probably, fix that for the next stream. Since I think I lowered it because I was having internet issues, but it seems like it's, back to normal again. So I should probably raise it up by 1,000 kilobits or so. It'll look a bit better then. My apologies for not noticing. Yeah, I can't change it while the stream is running and have to stop it. So, next time I stream it, I'll set the bitrate higher. Stop sideways holding your guns. They're doing the whole thing that Eva did. I assume that's what they're doing. How come Psycho isn't making them change their controller ports? Okay, that works too. He hasn't leveled up enough to unlock that ability. Well, that's a tier 3 as well. Even Keeper Snake is like, uh-oh, fuck that. Am I gonna go max affection with Quiet? I don't see why not. Kojima has unlocked Shaky Cam. I think this is a game where Kojima just tried out every single film and cinematic technique he'd seen over the last 10 years and wanted to do in a game. Lens flare, give me that. Shaky cam, I want that in my game. Single cut shots, those two. Yeah. Give me more of those, actually. And a tank did the same thing to him a moment ago and didn't do half as much damage.
Get in!
I do kind of wonder what this game would have been like had it been finished, though. Or at least finished the way Kojima wanted to finish it. Isn't there like a detailed report of what Act 3 would have been like? Snake doesn't know about... Wow, which side of the road are you supposed to drive on here? They were on both sides. And he just yeeted the fucking fire truck. The ultimate yeet. technically this game isn't what it never got the final act was cut from the game, so it's technically finished, but also not to the way it was originally designed to be finished. Oh no, Ishmael. He took a 2-month vacation to France and decided to start working on 3 other games, 2 of which were VR. Yeah, Kojima got a bit flaky apparently. I think this game's weird ending, or the weird way it kind of fell apart at the end, was due to both Konami and Kojima, actually. Konami was wanting to get out of like big game development and focus on mobile, and Kojima was just like getting a bit big-headed. And that led to problems. He gone. 1984. Good year. You guys ready for the most what the fuck ever part of any Kojima game so far? Guy walked down God's stairs and Ian was like, praise me. Fucking firewell. Just fuck you, Logic. We got a theme and it's Moby Dick. And fucking flame unicorns. Why not? Like, the whale would be cool if it actually. Oh. Who dis?
Get on! I'm on your side!
It's Troy Baker Ocelot.
Hurry! Hurry! Hang on! Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot it!
Yeah, like this will certainly do damage when he was absorbing this and growing stronger earlier.
Careful, that gun's slow to reload.
I don't know, I like Troy, but I just don't think he was an Ocelot.
Watch for an opening.
Our horse is on fire.
Fill that bastard full of that.
This chat is the best chat, yet I agree. And you're part of this awesome chat, Raven, so I hope you get, start feeling better soon. You're a reason, you're one of the reasons, many reasons why this chat is so damn good.
Shoot him! Now! Watch for an opening.
Arg.
Don't let him attack.
So, is that a real horse, or is it a fire construct?
We shook him off.
Yep. Whoa.
He's about to attack.
Nano machines? No, this is before the era of nano machines as plot device.
Armor! Hold him off
I just want to point out that in Metal Gear Solid 2, Ocelot was like, there's no such thing as supernatural shit in New Age hocus pocus. It's all high-end technology. And he was literally chased by a fireman and a unicorn. An A rank, huh? I don't know if it's it's probably really hard to get less than that here. On this mission, anyways. This is like the freebie. This is like that test they give you at the beginning of the school year. It's like, now write your name, children. Good, you get an A. Wow. I just want to look at my total playtime. That's from both of these, apparently. 59... Oof. It's a lot of hours. Or is that 59 minutes? Did I hear about the bank clerk losing his... Oh, you're asking Raven. Never mind. I think I actually do have like 60 hours in this game though from where I played it originally. It's kind of a long game actually. You would think the blood would have washed some of the water off.
Come on.
Get ready for Hideo Kojima's name to appear like 100 times, written by him. Just say the entire game made by me.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second...
Such a nicer Ocelot. He's so mellow in this one.
You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead.
Mellow lot.
The day, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance.
Why's everyone calling him Nose a lot? Does he have a big nose in this game? I don't remember it being that big of a schnoz.
First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with
Have I
world
played
affairs
Peace
in a
Walker?
coma?
I have not. But I know the general layout and the
40
story of
years
Peace
ago,
Walker.
The Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets.
Sounds like the plot of Rambo 3.
Red's 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. Squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday.
There's this thing in the game later where Ocelot says the horn in Snake's brain is giving amnesia. I don't really remember that line particularly.
To a locker. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil.
Any plans to play Peace Walker? I think you can only play that on like PlayStation handheld and PlayStation 3, can't you?
Mean anything to Miller.
I don't really want to do another PlayStation Now stream.
Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now 7 days.
For now,
to
I'm
board the
happy with
scene,
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
overland. So we won't have much time once we're
How come no one ever asked me to play Metal Gear Solid Acid?
Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Does no one like Metal Acid as a separate timeline? What was the other one? Portable Ops? I know there was another one besides Peace Walker. Ghost Babel. There's one where a super soldier named Gene fights the boss, right? He like casts genjutsu on people with his voice. So yeah, Portable Ops, that's the one I was thinking of. Cyprus. So I don't know if I'd ever do videos on the portable games because they use comic book cutscenes. Now correct me if I'm wrong, this arm actually comes from Peace Walker, doesn't it? There's like a character in that game who has it, but he has... I never understood why he only has four fingers. It's like, can you not give me a proper hand, you know, with a pinky finger? Also, e-cig. Wasn't Acid like a card game as well, or something like that? I never owned a PlayStation Portable, so never paid much attention to them. Ocelot's Briefing and The Man on Fire. I might have to dedicate just like a recording session to listening to all these tapes in case I need to use anything from them. In that era that Japan was really obsessed with card games, you mean now? That era didn't really ever end. I just like the idea of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Metal Gear Solid having like a crossover event. Colonel, what does Pot of Greed do? Snake, Pot of Greed allows you to draw 2 more cards. Solid does appear in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game as a secret name. I mean, they're both owned by Konami, so that was the heart of my joke as well. I didn't think it was real.
Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Once again, this is sounding a bit like the plot of Rambo 3, Ocelot.
Storm's passing.
Also, they have handheld holograms in 1984. Colonel, the Patriots plan to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. To beat that snake, you'll have to summon Exodia. But Colonel, no one's ever done that before.
Getting used to it?
Oh, now they added the pinky finger for some reason. Where was this technology in the original Metal Gear? Yeah, Ocelot could have given himself a robot hand and it would have been just as good. He's like, no, give me that liquid arm. I want that. That looks good.
9 years infiltration of the Soviet-made ground forces.
Jafe eyewear, Ocelot gear.
The perfect
Buy it. Only $1.99. ...1984 technology.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye droid.
Open.
You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say your in-scope?
Just call them binoculars.
See the village? Straight ahead. A little to the left. To the right. A little to the left. To the right. A little to the left. To the right. A little to the left.
You'd be really good at a hoedown, Ocelot.
Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. To the right. A little to the left. To the right. A little to the left. To the right.
This is how you troll an Ocelot.
To the right. A little to the left. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. Look up. To the right. To the right. Something there? I don't hear any aircraft. To the right. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. To the right. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
Oh, tap L button for intel support. That's our what we get instead of a Kodak.
That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops.
Buy my
We
sunglasses.
fail, and he dies. We lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move.
That is such a weird line.
How and where you make it.
I expect you to become really familiar with that dental floss as you brush your teeth.
You're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself.
Snake, you don't talk as much as you used to.
And return is Big Boss. That's how Cos would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Buy those two. Your cosplay won't be complete without them.
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Yeehaw. Hey. Where'd that Ocelot go? I just heard something Fulton into the air.
Why don't you do a little more practice in those ruins? Shooting, taking cover.
He can Fulton
climbing
himself, but we
obstacles.
can't.
See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
Ocelot can manage he's very sneaky, Ocelot. Oh yeah, you don't have to get your own food here.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base.
We'll smoke it up good. Literally, you find the drugs for your cigar. You want to get lit, Snake? Yeah, I know we need to get to the place, but I'm just farting around for a minute. Familiarizing myself with the control.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any
It's just not the same as the Kodak.
fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons.
Just not the same.
while you can.
Did I play Ground Zeroes? I will be playing Ground Zeroes soon.
Any threat.
I'll be playing Ground Zeroes after the rescue of Kazuhira Miller. That's kind of the place where I feel that there should have been a flashback, where you go back and see what happened during Ground Zeroes. That's kind of where I feel that was originally at. So that's when we'll be playing that. Alright, Tranquilizer. Remember that Metal Gear Solid 4 when I had input lag? Remember when I started playing this game earlier today and it crashed multiple times when I was deleting my save data because you can't have more than one file? Actually, let's start... This is risky, but I have to start a new recording, so let's see what happens. I don't trust this game to work properly with my gear. What are you... I'm using stealth right now. Horse stealth.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
I think I'm a bit early. Yeah, you can fail if you let the Miller die. And I'm guessing I think there's a special cutscene, but it's just a mission failure, maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of optional cutscenes in this game that you can trigger by doing certain stuff. I just want to point out that you have to unlock the ability to make your horse poop on command.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
We learned that from playing Far Cry games, Snake.
Relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for sight, sound. Keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
I like that you have a ground attack now for that. I also like there's actual transitions between Snake's animations, which he didn't used to have. It's a lot easier to tell when you're actually still hidden, you know, properly. spit it out. Oh, we don't speak
Boss,
Russian.
you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Snake is someone whose Russian was so good he pulled off an entire mission in Russia. That seems a bit suspicious.
Where are your friends?
Не стреляй, пожалуйста, не стреляй!
We're being merciful.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Ocelot should definitely understand Russian, though. He he lived there. And Ocelot can't do the translation.
A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it.
Hey, I did. Ooh,
Same
ooh.
goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make a note just so I don't forget about the whole Russian thing with Ocelot, because I probably will. I think they actually have an excuse where Ocelot's just too busy to translate for you. I think. I think that, but there, a lot of Metal Gear games have those really poor excuses, though. It's like, yeah, there's just, that's the reason why. Make sure, see if I remember this move correctly. So you... Yeah, alright. Let's flying tackle this asshole. I do like how many options they give you in this game to mess with people.
Understanding a language and being able to interpret from that language for somebody else are two different things. Juggling languages at a rapid-fire pace is more difficult than you might think. So, in other words, while I do speak Russian, don't expect me to do your interpreting.
It's your fucking native language.
Where are your friends?
You were literally born there. Snake, I can't really help you with that. Real busy. I mean, I know we're trying to save our friend and all, but... Yeah, I've got a lot of paperwork to do, Snake. You know how it is. Oh, I see a diamond. Just random diamonds.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Wait, did you just do a I'll buy it at a high price line? Ocelot, I knew it was you. Alright, we're done here. Ocelot isn't actually Russian, but he was raised there. He was taken from his mother and raised in Russia. To be honest, though, I'm not 100% sure on Ocelot's background because there's about 100 different ways of looking at it because they've never been clear. Yeah, he was a colonel in Gru. He definitely is very fluent in the language. There's no doubt about that. Just so much so that he would have no trouble translating for us.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness
I just want to point out that how many accent changes does Ocelot go throughout the series? There's young Ocelot, who sounds completely different from old Ocelot, and Troy Baker Ocelot, who we have here, who's also very different sounding. Fluent in Manwich? That's a language I want to learn.
outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Yeah. Right here, in fact. But let us do the ultimate test. Good game. Good game. Not only can you kill birds, you can put them to sleep.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Where did I put that bird? In my pocket.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move.
Come get
slowly.
your hug from Dartigan.
Stand up and
Exactly.
run around, you'll make it
We're a
easier for them to
great
spot
community
you.
here. I'm so proud of you guys. I know I did that in my jokey voice, which makes it not sound very serious, but I am. Couldn't have asked for a better Twitch community. Alright, this is not exactly as good a vantage. Well, light. No, there's way more guards down there, but I'm not seeing any. Alright, let's leave D-Horse here. Infiltration. Colonel, beginning virtuous mission. This is what it's all. I agree. We may not be the biggest Twitch chat, but my God, you guys are awesome. We actually have a really for a stream of this size with usually around 100 or so people watching on average. We actually have a way more chat activity than a lot of other channels of even bigger, with even higher viewer counts, which has always amazed me. So it tells me that you guys not only like to watch, you like to talk to each other. A lot of other chats just have a really silent community, or they just, sit and watch but don't actually talk to each other. So that's what I like to see. This is your first time? Oh well, you guys know the drill. Give them a big, healthy Dartigan welcome. We're just gonna leave that guy to his own devices because we can't talk to him because we don't know Russian. Remind me again, you can cling to walls in this game, right? Yeah, you can. Oh, clumsy snake. All are welcome in this chat. Oh, no, take that off.
That's communications equipment used by the outpost CP. It must be how they keep in touch with headquarters. If you destroy it, you might be able to cut off the CP from their HQ.
No bombs, though. Oh. Didn't notice that guy over there. See, I actually like this game's gameplay better than a lot of the other Metal Gears because it's more reactionary. Uh-oh. Like this. It's actually, no, it's actually not that hard. Once you get used to playing it, it's actually, the stealth is actually superior, I think. And when you actually get caught, it's way more fun to escape, too. I just didn't like the story as much. I didn't think the characters were as interesting as they were previously. Uh-oh. Nope, I'm not, I'm holding off my bloodlust. Too bad we don't have a fucking box. I didn't mean to jump out. Russians sound so angry. If I had grenades, I could blow up their communications gear. Now we need to get up there. A lot of them out there. Oof. Sorry. Let's be Canadian Snake. Sorry. 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 See if that works. Not the stealthiest approach, but Snake's still rusty.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
You actually had to fight your way out of this place anyway, so hey, it's cool. Oh wait, music. Speaking of music, I prepared a few things.
What you're about to hear.
No, wrong one. That's not the right. That's not Buck Bumble.
What you're.
It doesn't want to play Buck Bumble. Fuck you.
What you're about to hear is encouragement and.
Snake sometimes needs, you know, mental encouragement to get through his day. So he has a self-help tape.
Acknowledging you for a variety of reasons. If there's a situation that does not apply to you, just listen and see how you feel. So sit back, get ready. Here it comes.